kind of work.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Life's Unfair, my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous playthrough series. Today we're picking up right where we left off. We're in the Grey Garrison. We're about to face the boss of the whole act, Minagho. Hopefully it goes well, but as you could probably guess, things don't necessarily go smoothly for our brave heroes. Let's jump right into the action. What's this? On entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things. An ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies, but not an empty hall. Still and silent, with no Minagho or her henchmen, only an obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not placid as it seems. Razorfiend once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Razorfiend sees the Wardstone, not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light. It is a cage made of pure energy. The place where Discari struck looks like a festering wound, from which tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, two hosts of flaming warriors that are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red, but they are all waiting. For what? Hearken unto the light warriors' words. Okay, yeah, I'm a good guy. The light warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifice made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven, committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint, they ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. Damn. Talk about a sense of duty. The angels know Discari's evil plan. When the last of the light warriors falls, the Wardstones will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. That seems like a pretty silly design flaw. The light warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation. But if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabris is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the Wardstone's full power. The eyes of the Aeon, until now slumbering peacefully in the hero's soul, awaken. They urge the hero to look upon the Wardstone through them. The Aeon's eyes wish to see. Wait, what? I want to be an angel, not an Aeon. I don't want to be an Aeon. The Red Warriors speak of pain and life and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. The barrier surrounding the Whirlwound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone, these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day, for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their name. Enough. The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Discari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk's prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death. But they all agree that this existence is unendurable. Okay, then why don't they just kneel down and die to the ones that actually want to protect humanity? Like, the ones that are praying for death, at least. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabris is the perfect weapon for the massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the Wardstone along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end their suffering once and for all. Okay, I'm gonna do this. The eyes of the Aeon pierce through the essence, matter, and time, and reveal the truth of the Wardstones. The stones are just as much a perversion as the world wound itself. The demons are not of this plane, but this did not give Iomade and her herald license to disrupt the balance still further. By imprisoning untold numbers of angels in stone, a crime committed in the name of good does not offset those committed in the name of evil. It only multiplies the harm done to the cosmic order. So the neutral path, true neutral. There it is, the fate of the two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Canabris. Perhaps even all Mendev now rest in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. The Aeon's eyes perceive a solution to the goddess's tinkering, one that costs no lives. One strike with the crystal chisel at the perfect point, and the stone's magic will be destroyed, and all the angels will go to their rightful place, to heaven or to the planes of chaos and evil. The remnant of the Aeon's power draws all that is left of the Aeon's existence to the hero, urging him to put things right. Somewhere deep within the hero's soul, the familiar ire seeds endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if it is unleashed here at the stone? Okay. This is interesting. Well, I'm going for the good path. Cleanse the Wardstone or quell the anger? Let's quell the anger. That's the nicest choice. Nice. Oh, I got an achievement. View all achievements. Use your mythic powers 5 times. Okay. Nothing too impressive there. Razor Fiend addresses the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but in his intentions and aspirations. Torment-wearied angels see compassion in him and also a promise of rest. One day the demons will be driven back. One day the world wound will vanish like a nightmare chased away by the spring dawn. One day the skies above Canabris will once again gleam a dazzling blue. When that day comes, the Wardstones will no longer be needed, and the Angel's watch will be at an end. Overcome by this vision, the Red Warriors drop their weapons with bowed heads. They say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep, one that will not be broken until the day this promise is fulfilled and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by Discari still gleams scarlet within the Wardstone, but the spread of corruption has been halted. The obelisk fills with vital healing light. Crusaders succeed, the Angel's battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happens here can happen again. The Mendevians can no longer rely on Iomede's gift as they once did, but the danger has passed for now. Unable to bear such a flagrant violation of the laws of reality, the magical eyes of the Aeon fade away for good. Sorry, bro, but I was fated for this path. Well, boppity boop bop beep. We're back at the start.
They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Wait, that's me.
Add to their festivities, my lady. How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh, a Rilu Vorlesh.
We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long,
Wait, why am I here? That's me on the stretcher, isn't it? Wait, what? Whoa. Excuse me? The heck? Maybe I wasn't fated to be an angel. What the hell? The blisteringly vivid memory releases you and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off the grey garrison. The Wardstone's energy suffuses you and through you flows into your allies.
What the? Ah!
You like that, huh?
What are you doing here?
Oh.
How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now.
God damn it, please. Oh my... Is that a Vrock? Is that Vrock? Are we... I'm... Is this... That is the end of my run. If this is what we have to fight here? 3 babaus. Jesus. Okay, that's pretty much...
Already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
What is this? Demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you now. Do they really? 3 babaus? 3 babaus and 2 brimracks of rock, Minagho, and... yeah, we're done. What little demoness? They're irritating hordes of the abyss. The gods themselves are your only equals now. I will drag your eyeless hide the length and breadth of Knapris. Good, Crusaders never surrender, we're fucked.
What are you babbling about? You can't possibly still have...
Demons laugh a lot. But is it because they're happy? Truth is, I think you're very sad. And you laugh to forget about your sadness.
Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory?
Minagho.
All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
Is this... Oh my god, dude!
So this is how it feels.
Oh. I mean... Oh yeah, as you can see clearly, we were pretty surprised. We were pretty annihilated. I mean, that came out of nowhere. I did not expect to be fighting that many enemies. But the buff does obviously make it possible to fight them. You can see, right, taking down that first wave isn't that challenging. Unfortunately, the placement of my party is not great, so Camellia keeps taking a huge chunk of damage. So positioning is very key, even for that first wave. But once you have the positioning down, the first wave isn't a problem. It's the second wave that is a huge problem, because it's impossible to kill. Like, the second that second wave spawns, the fight is over. You can see those guys that are glowing red with rage. Can't even kill one of them. And they just annihilate my entire party, including Razor Fiend with displacement. There's nothing that can be done. One of the side effects of this buff is that it increases the DC of basically all your spells. So, Grease, basically, it knocks everything over. All your CCs affect everything, including your own party. So if you drop Grease and you accidentally walk onto it, you're not getting up for the rest of the fight. That's it. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it affects Minagho herself. So if you drop Grease on her, she's down for the whole fight, for the entire duration of Grease. But if you walk up to her to hit her and you happen to put a toe on that Grease, that's it for you as well, right? You're not getting back up until the fight ends. So the things that I'm learning here, right? The first wave, not too tough. The Vrock still does pose some challenge. You have to worry about him because he can change CC your whole party, stun everybody with his Screech. But beyond that, as long as Minagho's, and the Vrock is not affected by Grease. But beyond that, as long as Minagho's down, the rest of the demons are not a problem. It's just the Vrock. The real issue is the second wave that spawns. So I'm like, okay, the things that I figure out that I have to do here are position my Grease in such a way that I can still hit Minagho while she's down. And I determine that we basically have to finish this fight before the second wave here, or it's not happening. So armed with that knowledge, we just proceed on through. Speeding through the dialogue in there. By this point, I've seen it so many times I can basically recite it word for word without even looking at it. And this cutscene, I don't know why they insist on putting cutscenes before all these major fights. They're just such a pain in the ass to skip through. Thankfully, you can skip through them with Enter. So here, you can see phase 1 of the fight. It's not too much of a problem, right? I'm using what I've learned. You can see how I'm positioning this Grease intentionally to just clip Minagho, right? It's behind her, and so I should be able to walk in front of her and hit her without actually being affected by it. The only person that really has to worry about that is Razor Fiend. I do switch Woljif to melee as well for this, because his damage is just ridiculous. But look at this, look at the demons in phase 1. Other than the Vrock, just look how quickly everything else goes down. The Brimaracks, the Shears, the Babaus, all of it just gets annihilated by my party with the buff that you get from this fight. So none of that is a big problem. And the healing that all your party members do is also increased massively. So it's not bad at all. So I'm just inspecting all my buffs, making sure everyone has their protections and all that good stuff going. And then, right, everything is down except the Vrock and Minagho. There's a Brimarack also lying face down in the Grease there, but we're not even worried about that. And there's one over here as well, which is beating on us, so we do prioritize that one. And then we focus on Minagho, because there are 3 ways this fight transitions to phase 2. If you wait too long, it just automatically spawns the second set of demons. If you do too much damage to Minagho, it also spawns a second set of demons. And I forget what the third condition is for spawning the second phase. I know for a fact, yeah, see, so we did too much damage to her. Look at her, she's at half health, and the second wave of demons is spawned. I switched to turn-based mode because I'm like, okay, I literally have seconds to end this fight. If this fight does not end with Woljif here, it is over. If he fails this, it's over, and he's gonna fail this. There's no chance he kills her in one hit. None. Holy... Are you serious? Woljif, you... Did you see that? Did you see that? Unbelievable. It worked. It worked. Woljif, you... Okay. Staunton Bane!
To me!
Yes! To you. Go join him on the floor over there. Wait, is he... Is that poop? Is he having diarrhea? What is going on here? Wait, please tell me the fight is over and... Please tell me the fight is over and this is not like... an intermission?
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Minagho, leave or die. Leave or die. Those are your two options.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Didn't he literally just stab her in the face like 5 minutes ago? In a parallel universe, I guess we're in a parallel timeline where we succeed, so maybe this one he didn't stab her in the face. The Crusaders were right. You're a traitor. You were always a traitor. Staunton, don't do that. Minagho, let him go. I don't think it really matters.
And why not?
You still have a chance to redeem yourself.
Shut up! I've been listening to fairy tales about redemption for 70 years. Enough! Not another word!
Oh, well, this seems unavoidable.
She's already given me a lot more than all you Crusaders ever did. Compassion, understanding, kind words. So what if
A
it's
simp.
lie?
Staunton Vane, you are a huge simp.
Up to here with yours. Your lies about forgiveness and redemption.
Okay,
You're hurting yourself.
I want to save ASAP. Jesus Christ, dude, I cannot believe we succeeded there.
The day you die.
I cannot believe.
You're awfully
We had one turn before all hell broke loose there. Woljif, if he had not done that, it would have been instant death. I mean, I would have turned off turn-based mode then and given it another go, but if I had not turned off turn-based mode after that, it would have been all their turns. But if I turn off turn-based mode, then all my guys get put to the back of the initiative queue, and then these guys get... It would have been over. If Woljif had not scored 2 consecutive massive hits, a crit for 73 damage.
It's too late for me to look.
Unbelievable, dude.
When I die, pour one out for the old fool. Enough talking. Minagho, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly!
Please,
Before I change my mind.
please tell me I can save.
Sweet, I won't abandon you. Well,
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
A simp. Simpleton, a ton of simple things to do. Wait. Where did everyone go? Damn it. So we're finally done with the fight, just checking through the loot, making sure everything's okay, and then I noticed Camellia is still taking damage from the damage over time spell, so prioritize healing her up, but obviously I haven't saved at this point, so let's make it a priority to save, just verifying the pain that we have to deal with. I kind of want to move that up to damage to 3, but if you do that, it becomes custom difficulty, and then you no longer get the achievement, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Actually, fortunately. I would subject myself to more pain if I wasn't going... If the achievement was still achievable. but it isn't. So thanks for putting a cap on the pain, Owlcat Games. So here I'm just leveling up. I see that I have Angel, Azata, and Demon, but I can't select any of the paths at this point. So I'm a little bit confused as to why, because my belief was that you could pick one of those paths immediately upon getting access to the mythic ranks, but I guess not. So I'm just looking at my options here, trying to pick the best one for all my characters. I did go with Unrelenting Assault on Razor Fiend, and then you can see the other choices I make with my other characters here. Because everyone gets access to mythic ranks. I guess only the main character gets, or everyone gets access to some mythic abilities, but only the main character really gets access to the actual mythic paths. That is, Angel, Demon, Walking Swarm, Lich, all Azata, Trickster, all those paths. They're only available to the main character. But your other characters do benefit, and there are dialogue options, hilariously enough, later on where you're like, do you appreciate the fact that I gave you all this power? And they're like, well, sure, bro. Yeah, I guess hanging around with you does have some perks. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Then we move on. Right,
Make
good
way.
time, come
Warrior
on.
Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered mixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate.
Hell yeah.
He deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendov.
Hell yeah. That was one hell of a fight. We did it together. If you want to heap more praise on me, don't hold back. No, we did it together.
Someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There will always be plenty of miserable folk only too happy to tear you down.
Fair enough, Anavia.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the Garrison, what you did, it was a miracle.
It really was. And actually, it's not me, it's Woljif. It was Woljif, 100%. He landed like 8 hits in a row, and absolutely, he literally took her down from like half health to 0 in like one round of attack. And you saw how quickly those rage-filled demons killed us. Like, it's literally 2 seconds after they spawn, my entire party's dead. Razor Fiend is dead, everyone is just dead 2 seconds after. So that single turn, if Woljif had not done what he did, would have been back to the drawing board. That's ridiculous.
Come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison?
Not me. Certainly not
Blow
me.
the roof off the place.
It's simply unforgivable.
Is that camellia I smell?
While we're on the topic of the roof,
Oh no.
there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself.
I certainly
And it was
have.
her power granted to you.
Well,
to
actually, I
destroy the
haven't.
Garrison's walls and roof.
I'm just a mythic hero, goddammit. No angel mythic path for some reason. That's really gonna piss me off. I'm locked out of all the mythic paths except the mythic hero. Ugh, whatever.
Breathe on this for me.
I mean, we're just gonna make it work. I can't, like, I'm doing this blind, so I really don't want to look up what I did wrong and then go. Oh, I don't have the sanity left to go back and try and correct it, because I'm sure that whatever I did wrong way the hell back, and I'm not reloading that save wherever it is and fixing it and then coming all the way back here. So yeah, we're a mythic hero, I guess. Breathe on the stern. Drop it to Nebia. I'm not a messenger. I wonder if I can get a cut of this. Oh, well, okay, sure. Let me
Nice. I'll put it on
me
display.
breathe. You want me to spit on it too? Maybe a little piss or something.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
Nevi and Beth.
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Ayomide herself?
I see one right there. Well, actually, no. I don't see anyone. I haven't been blessed by Ayomide.
Well, a couple perhaps.
Okay, who is this? That's not Camellia. Who is that?
Iomede's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
The gang's all here too, right? Nebia, Irabeth, is that Nenyo? Woljif, Ember. Is that Camellia? Sela. And that's Lan. Where's Count Harambe? I don't see him anywhere. Oh no, there he is. Count Arende. Darren Arende. Oh, it's Queen Godfrey.
But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
Yeah, let's kick her out. I've heard you're a real bitch. Get out. I don't want to see your face ever again. Wait, where is she? Is that her? Is that Queen Arende? What the hell? I mean, Queen Godfrey? No, where is Queen Godfrey? I don't see her,
Your Majesty.
Yeah, Your Majesty, where are you? Are you invisible?
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof
Cost?
from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
Yeah, I know who you are. The Queen had graced us with her presence. The rumors of your beauty were not exaggerated. Lawful, take her hand. Let's kiss her hand. Let's do this. We're going full simp.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about.
He's like, what is this disgusting peasant slobbering all over my dainty paws for? Have him executed.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
An execution for him slobbering all over your hand.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here.
You apparently also came here without a character model because I don't see you, or if you do have a character model, is that you? Is that Queen Godfrey? Or maybe that? Because that's not, that's Darren Arende.
And my reinforcements will ensure
Is that her?
and order.
Oh, that must be her. That has to be her. Okay. I was looking for somebody that looked like that, but I guess she's incognito. Will you join our celebration, Your Majesty? We all need to get some rest. We're here celebrating while the demons might do... Let's not be a buzzkill here.
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms.
Alright, bitch. Go fetch the ale, wench. That's how I address my comrades in arms. But I thought she's supposed to be... Well, I don't know.
Concerning the
She
celebration,
doesn't...
as you can see, I already invited
I was
myself.
expecting something quite different from her. She's actually a lot more down to earth and nicer than I thought.
And soon, not just crusaders. Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Indeed, and I'm overweight AF. I need to take a dump on the vendor. I literally weigh about 3,000 pounds right now. I'm developing my own gravitational field.
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Yes, Count Harambe?
I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city.
Oh yeah, he was so useful. He just held down the fort over here while the rest of us did the work. It's an important job.
You, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canobris' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully...
Except me, apparently. They're the ones that carted me into the town square, so... Somehow...
Drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I'm right there with you, Arabeth. Let's get on this.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
I will continue to aid your soldiers, your majesty.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines.
What?
Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonan and...
Did I give him any? I didn't give him any gear.
...of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening.
Yeah, the camera pans over to her when she talks. So that's definitely her.
I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate.
I came here to beat you to death with my fists.
Announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a
Yes,
little while
let's retire to the bedroom.
So I shan't say another word. Let us mark this
Oh no, that's not what you were talking about? Alright.
The hero of Canobris. Now, what are we drinking?
We're drinking Everclear, milady. Okay.
The fires of Canobris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Please tell me I get to... Well, no, there's no way I wouldn't be able to sell here. There has to be a vendor wherever I am. Assuming I can actually move... Make it to Dresden. Oh. Map! Look at that. That's hilarious. Would have been cool if it bugged out and you couldn't move. It's like, yes, you're now stuck in place. You can no longer move. Wipe out the... Oh no. No. Are we going straight into combat again? Okay, no, we're not. I was like, Jesus, please, no. The queen is coming. The queen, it's the queen.
Rise, warriors.
Damn, I look way more... This is awesome, look at that. Gold, silver, and bronze. Is that my actual color? Is that the color of my armor? Or is this just for this cutscene?
Our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city.
Is that...
Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canobris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade.
I've forgotten his name already, but he's right here next to me.
Victory or death.
Yeah, what about me?
It's time to rest.
Oh, one guy. That guy said hooray for the commander. You heard the queen, dismissed. Get the hell out of here. Alright, that's going to be it from me for today. Next time we're going to be jumping into Act 2 proper. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to drop a like or sub. And yeah, thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.